Welcome to Raw Dog Game Reviews. Well, I guess it's just going to be the Raw Dog Gaming now, because I've decided that it takes a long time to finish a game, and I've got a busy schedule. So, I'm starting a new segment called Raw Dog Game Impressions, or just Raw Impressions. I'm going to say Raw Impressions. So, what's going to happen here is that it's going to be the same thing as my reviews, except I'm not going to finish the game. I'm gonna, play a little bit of the game, maybe a couple days worth. I don't know, see how I feel with each game, and I'm gonna give my raw impressions of the game and tell you what I think about this game on my first play. And we can also go ahead and compare this with the raw reviews that will come out, so we can see if my impressions changed and how I felt about the game changed. So I think this will be fun, and I want to make more content, and I want to have a fun time trashing on games and just talking about games. So I think we're gonna do this. So this is gonna be the raw impression. Welcome, and let's get to it.
Okay, and welcome to another First Impressions. Today we're talking about Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. Now, first things first, everybody watching these videos, you're going to see my combo. Don't steal my combo. No, I'm joking. You can go ahead and steal it. My combo is cheap as garbage anyway. I do this combo purely to get through story mode, so I can because the game is a little difficult, and the game also does not hold back, and is also cheap on you because the computer is a computer. So I mean, all I gotta say is if the computer is gonna be cheap to you, go ahead and be cheap to the computer. The computer is not gonna take offense at it. It's a computer. Now, if I played somewhere online, which I'm not going to because I don't have online, I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm just not gonna do it. I don't see the point to spend another 60 something $70 US a year just to play a couple matches online. Unfortunately, I don't have the money for that anymore in my life. But anyway, the point I'm trying to get at is that I'm not playing against people, but if I were going to play against people, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't be a jerk like that. I know how to do real combos. I know how to string them together. I know how to take a loss like a man. But I'm playing the computer. I want to beat the game. I want to beat the stories. I want to get all the characters. I want to play the game. So I'm going to cheat the story. I'm going to cheat that computer. I'm going to make it eat dirt. So that's all there is to it. So bear with me on that. But no, the game is really good. I am enjoying Sparking Zero so much. I was a big fan of the Budokai Tenkaichi series. I used to have Tenkaichi on the Wii. Tenkaichi 3 on the Wii. And, well, man, I used to just, if I felt angry that day or just kind of frustrated, I'd pop that in and just go to town on guys and sell games. It just speed the computer up for a few hours and just get all that out of my system. I miss those days. So this is what the game is doing for me now. Is that I am just trying to beat it into the ground to beat out my frustration, and it's a lot of fun. I love it. It's great. It's exactly what it needs to be. The only thing I would say is that it definitely doesn't hold back, which is kind of annoying for the story mode. And also, yeah, you really need to go into trading mode and actually learn what the game has to tell you, because the game, while the game is still feels familiar, it also has a bunch of new tricks to it, and the gameplay just feels a lot tighter and a lot smoother and a lot faster because of all the graphical enhancements and everything, and all the system enhancements. So the game just also catches you off guard by actually feeling familiar but also feeling new at the same time. So yeah, I definitely, if anybody's having an issue, go do the training, go learn the moves, go sit back and take a minute and learn what to do. Also, turn off auto block. Seriously, the game has some assist modes in there that start on. Go into your assist menu, check it, because seriously, it starts on, and turn them off, because I found the game blocking for me. Now, you might think that's a good thing. It's not, because the game is literally just taking your combos away, taking your control away from it, and instantly blocking. Whereas you could have been prepping something, you could have been trying to mash a button, and the game's like, nope, we're blocking now. That interrupts combos and it messes with the flow. It really messed me up a lot of times. So be careful with how the game is actually already functioning, and make sure to go check your controls and everything, because that messed me up hard. Anyway, another thing, I get kind of annoyed because I feel like the game drops combos a lot. I think you'll probably see it here in my videos. The game, I feel, drops combos. I will do my combo, and then I'll hit R2 triangle to do my rush attack, and the game is like, beep, 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 key blast. And I'm like, no, I'm holding R2, so I should be doing my rush attack. Why am I shooting key blasts? Do you not feel me hitting R2? Go, do my rush attack. and the game just doesn't respond. And the game just keeps doing key blasts, and I'm just like, what's wrong with this? And then other times where I'll do the same thing and I'll hold to do my ultimate attack, and R2 circle, I'm holding that, and the character goes like perception, 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 and it's like, no, I'm not doing perception. I'm hitting the ultimate attack. I'm holding R2 and I'm hitting circle. That's what you do. Please read my controller inputs game. So yeah, that bothers me. That honestly bothers me. And I mean, yeah, sure, people online, if you want to laugh at me for that, I mean, maybe it hasn't happened to you. Maybe my controller isn't that great. My controller's a little old. My controllers are a little old, and I beat them up. So maybe it's my controller. But I feel like the game kind of drops combos sometimes. Also, I feel like this game would be a nightmare to play online because lag and like the game is so fast paced. It needs ridiculous reactions. So if you have any lag, you're just gonna get destroyed. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a nightmare online. So I'm actually pretty happy I'm not playing it online. And that means I'm not gonna play it because it has online trophies. So yeah. Anyway, the game itself is really fun, and I've really enjoyed it. And that's pretty much all we're gonna get out of a first impression for this. Because I mean, like, it's a fighting game. There's not much else to it. Do you like the fighting? Yes. Is it fun? Yes. There you go. That's a fighting game for you. I mean, it looks perfect. It looks beautiful as it does in Dragon Ball Z. The graphics look great for it. It sells rate of beauty. The game is exactly what we all wanted it to be. The one thing I will say is that I never really understood the attack that it like ensued. What I mean by that is that when it first got announced, the Naruto Cross Boruto was also announced. Like around the same time, people were going like, "Ha! Look at this! The Naruto game got an update, and so did the DBZ game. But look, it's just basically the same." I mean, so is the Tenkaichi game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love both of them. I'm a big Naruto fan. I'm a big Tenkaichi fan. I mean, I bought both of them. I played both of them. I love these games. So I'm not trying to like start a fight or anything. I'm just saying like, I don't really understand why people botch down the Naruto when it does the same thing. Like the Naruto also has a really good amount of characters, and had like 10 more characters added to it. When you say like, oh well, this game has over 180, yes, but what did the last Tenkaichi installment have? It definitely had like around 110 characters. So the jump in characters is not that big, and I mean like the only reason the jump is even kind of big is because it's been gone for like 10 years. Whereas, yes, the Naruto only got like 5 characters or 10 characters, but it's also the last one of the series also came out like 5 years ago, not a like 20-year gap like the Tenkaichi series had. No, not the 20 years, like 15-year gap. So yeah, around 15? No, I can't honestly remember, but yeah, around 15-year gap. So come on, I feel like that's not fair. But anyway. I'm not here to sit here to talk about Naruto. I'm here to talk about my first impressions for the DBZ game, and it's good. The game is a lot of fun. I love how a lot more characters have rushes. I love the rushes. I love spamming them. So I love how a lot more characters have rushes. It's really fun, and I've already really enjoyed doing some combos and really enjoyed doing some like beating people up in it. Not beating people up, beating the computer up. It's a really fun game. Really good to hit your stress out on. It's really fun. It's a really good, solid fighter, and that's the fun of it. Like, it's not meant to be balanced. It's obvious that Goku is a lot stronger than Hercule, or Goku is a lot stronger than Yamcha. But one of my favorite things to do in the original Tenkaichi was to take Yamcha and body people because they expected Yamcha to be bad. And like, if you do a good combo and you spam the crap out of that rush, you can body people with Yamcha. So don't count people out. Don't count weak characters out. Be careful. You can find someone good online, and they got a weak character in their lineup. That probably means they know how to play that character, and they also know how to play you. So like, be careful. They will body you. But anyway, yeah, the game is fun. If you like DBZ, you like arcade fighters or not arcade fighters, arena fighters, get it. It's a great game. And obviously, we'll come back when I finish the game for a full review. But obviously, this is the first impressions, and you can see it's probably not going to change. I like this game. It's good. It's fun. And I don't think there really going to be a lot of cons. I think you already basically heard all my cons, where it drops some combos and little things like that. I don't think there's going to be a lot of cons. So I think there's going to be just a ton of pros. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to talk about this game. So I'll see you later. I'll see you back when I finish it for that review. See ya!
Well, that was my raw impression. So, what do you think? Am I wrong about the game? Am I right about the game? Do you think I'll change after my review, after I finish the game? Let's see. But either way, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to stick around. Doesn't matter. I'll be here next time with another Raw impression and another time with another Raw review. So, I'll see you later, and let's just keep doing it raw, baby.